week 5
in
of
week
the
5 of the
professionals.
professionals.
Um,
Um,
Tyrell has a 1-win
Tyrell
lead
has a 1-win lead
in college football.
in college football.
He's 18-14, and
He's
I'm
18 and
17 and
14, and I'm
15.
17 and 15.
So not really
So
good records,
not
but
really good records, but
oh well. How you doing
oh well.
today, Tyrell?
How you doing today, Tyrell?
Man, doing good, doing good. Trying to enjoy your Friday, man. How are you?
I'm good, minus actually
I'm
having to
good,
go in
minus
and
actually
work.
having to go in and work.
So
Oh yeah, you are going to work today.
yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah, unfortunately.
But I caught a
But
game
I caught a game
on you last week, so
on you
let's try to
last
do
week, so let's try to do
another game or two,
another
depending on
game or
how
two,
we
depending on how we
decide here.
decide here.
Um,
Um,
not gonna lie,
not gonna lie,
the slate of college
the
football
slate
does
of
not
college
look good
football
this
does
week.
not look good this week.
But normally when
Yeah.
it's
But
not
normally
that
when it's
good,
not that good,
it turns out to be
it
good.
turns
So
out to be good. So
only have 8 games
only have 8 games
to predict here.
to predict here,
And
and
this is
this is
all it needs to be said. Kansas State at Baylor. Um, Kansas State at Baylor. Um, I don't know. Kansas State has actually done not really that well when I think they were preseason ranked 15th or something like that, and they just have not looked well at all. Baylor looks good, decent enough. They faced pretty good competition overall, so they are 3-2. Give me Baylor since they are at home, and I just think they're the better team over Kansas State.
I'm definitely gonna go Baylor. I do. Only thing is, I do like Kansas State, especially with Dan Edwards. But I mean, I do think Baylor's the better team, especially overall. So
Yeah, yeah, it's very unfortunate with Kansas State because I think they had Big 12 championship aspirations and the Cedra and all
yeah,
that, and they just, yeah, they've kind of fell way down to what they thought they would be. But this might be a game that could turn it around. I don't know. Hello, welcome to the stream. Next game we're gonna go Wake Forest and Virginia Tech. I didn't think I'd have this game on my tap, but with Virginia Tech playing, or with how Wake Forest played last week against Georgia Tech and everything. Hey, welcome to the stream. Everyone that's coming in, appreciate you for coming in. Just hit that like button. That's really the only thing I would want you to do. You can subscribe if you want to, but not very necessary. But if you do, appreciate you. Wake played really good last week against a Georgia Tech team that I think could end up facing Miami down the road. Okay, that's a wild comment. Um, football predictions.
hey,
Football predictions. If you don't know,
that's a
um,
good question.
well, obviously I haven't, and I don't do that anyways. But um, Wake Forest at Virginia Tech. Wake looked good last week. Virginia Tech, I don't know. I mean, I know they fired their coach and they've looked a little bit better, but with how Wake Forest played last week, could they do that on the road? I'm gonna pick Virginia Tech, but I would not be surprised if Wake wins here.
Yeah, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go Virginia Tech. I think last week was probably. I feel like that may have been all they, kind of their best, and I feel like they may just kind of let off the gas a little bit. Um, yeah, so I'm gonna just go with them.
Number 9, Texas at Florida this week.
Mm.
Texas minus 5.5. On the road. Actually, I want to say that has moved down a point too to like 4.5. Um,
Mm.
Uh, yeah, a lot of people talked about Arch Manning. Can he do this? Can do that? I know he's facing against JV people at the last few weeks, so we'll see how he looks because Florida always got a very good, decent defense. So we're going to see how he does against that defense. Does Florida finally get a win out of this tough schedule? Um, I I want to say yes because I had them winning against LSU, which was kind of dumb. But they played good against LSU. It's just DJ Lagway didn't play well. The entire team overall played well. Can DJ put that? But I think he's facing. No, I haven't. I've already answered that question. I said I haven't. Um, hey, welcome to the stream. Thank you, Steffo. Um, dumb. But I think if DJ plays well, I think they win. But I think he's facing against a tougher defense than he did at LSU, so in Texas. So because of the defense, give me Texas to win in a close one.
It's a better defense. I feel like it's going to be like a low score, and then yeah, their defense will hold them up. So
Yeah. Um. Let's see here. I don't know which one I want to say game of the week. um. Number 21 Virginia ranked after beating a Florida State team. I love how these AP polls are. They go on the road at undefeated Louisville. Somehow Louisville ain't ranked, and they're their better team. I think Louisville wins in a. I think they win by at least 10 points here. I like Louisville to win, and I think he's using.
you about what?
I think Louisville wins by 10 or more against Virginia. They're at home and everything.
Okay.
Louisville looks like the better team, and I think Virginia had a good win against Florida State, but it's one of those Friday night games, and everyone saw it coming where it was going to be a close game.
Yeah, I don't know. I do want to say Louisville. Uh, I think I picked against them earlier in the season. They ended up winning. So yeah, I guess I'll go Louisville too, just because that's a toss up for me.
Number 11 Texas Tech on the road at Houston, both undefeated teams. Houston did not look well last week. Against Oregon State. They barely beat Oregon State, and Oregon State is like one of the worst teams in college football. So,
Damn.
um, so by that standard, I think the spread is 11.5. I think Texas Tech will cover that and beat Houston on the road because I don't think Houston can keep up with that offense. There's no way.
I picked Tech as well. I really like them. That's one of the main teams I played with on college.
Oh yeah. Um, Mississippi State at number 6 Texas A&M night game. This is for the cover. It is this is 16 and a half spread for A&M at night, which is a lot of points, especially to a team like Mississippi State that actually looks pretty solid. Um,
Yeah.
I I will say this: I do not think Texas A&M will cover. So I got Mississippi State plus the 16 and a half.
So yeah, it's tough because I want to say that they're not going to cover, or I want to say that Texas A&M is not going to cover, but against Auburn. They did just, have that very, very, very close game, and they didn't cover in that one. So but that's a big cover. I hate big covers anyway. So
So you think they cover?
uh night Texas A&M at home. Yeah, I'm gonna say they cover. I'm gonna say they cover.
Well, this is our first disagreement of the weekend.
I hate it had to be this way, man.
Mm.
Mm.
Um, number 3, Miami at number 18, Florida State. I'm gonna let you go ahead with this one.
Uh man, I kind of want to lean Florida State, but I just can't. I just can't. I like picking the upsets. I really do, uh, especially in big games like this. But and so I really wouldn't be surprised if Florida State somehow won the game. Um, but yeah, I'm just gonna go with my.
This is gonna be our second disagreement. I got Florida State winning. Um, I think Miami is one of the best teams in the nation, and it's okay if they lose here because it's going to be 7:30 game at Florida State Doak Campbell Stadium or something like that. But it's a very good stadium, and especially when their team is good enough to win games like this, and they are, especially with um what's his name, Tommy at the helm, that quarterback. So I think it's a very close one. I would not be surprised if Miami wins here, but I don't think it'll be. I don't think this is going to be a runaway game. I would be shocked, but I got FSU in a close one.
Interesting.
I got FSU in a close one, and what I think is going to be, well, either one of those could have been game of the week, but I'm going to do game of the week for this one, and that's number 16 Vandy on the road to number 10 Alabama. Now,
Mm-hmm.
now in my opinion here, 11 and a half spread is crazy for this game. Cuz I don't know if they paid attention. I don't care who's Vandy played. I don't think they paid attention. Vandy has put up some damn points. Now they have gave up a lot of points too. Um So if I'm a betting person, and you're betting on this game, I would bet the over with these points. I would be shocked if it's not over. I don't know what the line is with that though, but um, I've rocked with Vandy all this time, and we're not picking cover because I think this spread is outrageous for what it is. I'm gonna be honest. I don't think it should be. I think this should be like a touchdown spread at the most, but it's 11 and a half. That is crazy to me. Um, Alabama should be the most focused team. This should be their most focused week, in my opinion, because they literally that this is the reason Vandy's getting a lot of talk overall for the season and this year is from beating them last year and then gaining the momentum and just overall in general. If Kalen DeBoer, their head coach, does not have that film of the game rolling through all of the locker room and everything for the entire week, he's not doing his job correctly. Um, in my opinion, because you should be watching it every time you go past in the locker room and everything to remind you, hey, guess what? We got embarrassed last year against Vandy and everything. Um, So that for that reason and everything in general, I think Bama's going to come out very focused and everything. I got Bama in a close one. I really wanted to pick Vandy. I'm not going to lie to you, but I just don't think they do it on the road. That's the difference. This is the first time I didn't rock with Vandy, and it might come back and backfire on me. But I think Bama, even though they just came off a big victory against Georgia, I think they're going to stay focused because they realize, guess what? We got to focus on Vandy, and that's crazy that we're saying it in this time period. You got to focus on Vandy. I think this shows if Vandy is a top four team in the SEC. I'm gonna be honest. I think this game shows if they are or not. Because I honestly think they're a top four team in the SEC, which is crazy to say to me. But we'll see. I think they're a top four team in the SEC this year. Vandy. Or maybe at least top five. But so, oh heck, you must have them in your top four in the SEC then.
I'm not saying all that. I'm just saying I'm picking them to win. All right. They trying to show that last year wasn't just a fluke and that they got something to prove this year.
Hey, I like that. It was either Florida State or Vandy. It was one of those, and I think one of those. I think
you
one.
can't pick both. You
I
can't pick
I
both.
can't pick both because I don't think both is going to happen. One of the other is going to happen, in my opinion. And I see the
Yeah.
Florida State one doing more than Vandy because I think Bama is
Yeah.
going to be very focused. I would be surprised if they're not. But that is our Week 6 college football predictions. Only 8 games. Hopefully the slate is better than what it looks, which normally it is, but we'll see. Um, NFL Week 5. This is. Let's see here. Let me flip here. So with the Green Bay and Dallas game, I'm just not counting that for that from last week because it ended up being a
Yeah.
tie. Um, so you went 11-4. Very good week for you. Very good week. Brian, 7-8, not too good. And then wait a minute here.
Sorry, what'd you say?
I knew I wrote something down wrong. I was
Man,
counting
was
up.
right down wrong.
I was counting up the games for my record that I put down, and it didn't add up. It didn't add up. Um, and I was 12-3 from last week. So another good week by yours truly. So so the records go. You're 38-25. Brian is 39-24, and I got a big lead on both of y'all at the moment, 47-16. I don't know why I'm not picking some of these NFL games because I'm actually picking them really well this year. As soon as I start betting on them, I'll lose. So you know what? I might just sway away from that. But um,
Mhm.
all of us lost the Thursday night football game. I feel like I'm like 0-5 on Thursday night football games or 1-4. I don't know what I am at this point. This
That was
record,
rough.
yeah, that was rough. I didn't get to watch the game obviously, but they started off really bad. I know that for
Oh
sure.
yeah,
So.
very bad.
Um, so the 49ers got all of us. We all picked the Rams. Minnesota at Cleveland, which is in London. The London game.
London, London, London.
Yes. Who you got for that
Um,
game? Browns or Vikings?
ooh. I really want to go with the Browns. Let's see. Um, yeah, I really want to go with the Browns.
Dylan Gabriel will be starting this week, so we got a another rookie quarterback making his debut.
Yeah, and I know that like that's the thing. Like he's a rookie, so it's going to be kind of a little bit harder for him. So I'm definitely expecting that. But the Browns defense is better, and Dylan Gabriel should be better than Joe Flacco. So that's what I'm kind of counting on. So with Carson Wentz, I mean, I just don't know. Like in the, I guess in like their like the last like 2-3 minutes of the game last week against Pittsburgh, he looked great. But I mean, that's against the Pittsburgh defense that hasn't looked great themselves. So like, um, yeah, I'm just gonna go Cleveland. So yeah,
Yeah,
just go
I'm
Cleveland.
going Browns as well. Browns got a very
Oh
good
shoot!
defense.
Interesting, interesting. I expect you to go with the Vikings.
Why would I go with the Vikings? I didn't go with the Vikings last week. Hell, Brian, he's making the own decision of going. I'm about to ask him if he's a Vikings fan, low key too, because he picked the Vikings again this week.
Man, he probably is.
Because you're telling me Carson Wentz or a rookie? I think I'm going to take the rookie. I don't.
With the better defense too. That's why I'm like, man, I just yeah.
Yeah, I'll take the better defense and the potential of Dylan Gabriel playing good enough to beat the Vikings, and I think that'll happen.
Mhm.
Brian will be with. This is one of the few that me and Brian are actually disagreeing on. Me and Brian actually agree with most of these games this week.
Mhm.
Raiders at the Colts. To me, this is an easy one. Give me the Colts. I just
Yeah, Colts.
I just don't like what I don't like how the Raiders have looked, et cetera, et cetera. So I mean, the team as a whole just don't look good. Um, the New York Giants on on the road in New Orleans. um, right now the Giants are like a underdog, which I don't. I'm trying to figure out why the hell are they the underdogs. I don't care if Malik Neighbors, injury and all that. Like the Saints are the Saints. Like they are like the worst NFL team this year.
Mhm.
And I know Spencer Rattler has played all right, but they just haven't scored points enough to win games. Um, I'm really surprised the Giants are underdogs, and I'm telling you right now, I'm betting on the Giants to win this weekend too.
I think it's just because the Saints are at home.
Yeah,
Um,
like they're just it's I think last time I checked they were plus one. I think they were plus 110, the Giants. So I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna take the bet, and I'm gonna take them to win, especially in these picks. So I go Giants.
the Giants road Chargers, so I could definitely see them losing it. Yeah, I mean, and this is the only thing I would take the Saints on. I'm not betting on them in this game at all. I'll probably stay away from this game entirely. But
Well, only reason I'm very confident with the Giants is if you're going to have want to change the franchise around with Dart and all of them that's playing and everything, then the energy has got to come from the big win against the Chargers to now on the road against the 0-4 Saints. So
Mhm.
I normally wouldn't bet on the Giants and stuff like that, but I'm going to bet on them to keep that momentum going and get another win and try to build on that. So, um, Dallas at the New York Jets. Give me the Cowboys.
I'm gonna go with the Jets.
Oh shoot.
Yeah, man, I'm gonna go with the Jets, man. At home, I think the Jets gonna do it.
Yeah, Cowboys need a win. I'm just going to tell you right now. They you normally picking the Cowboys are normally one of those teams that you pick a lot, and I'm surprised you went against them.
Hey, man, these teams that ain't won a game, they're gonna eventually win one, and then especially if they're at home, I feel like I gotta take that one.
Mm. Denver at Philly. I hate doing this, but I'm picking Philly.
I'm going with Denver.
Oh my god.
They're another undefeated team that's gonna lose eventually, so hopefully I'm on the right side of it.
Yeah. Ron picked Dallas and he picked Philly with me as well. Miami at Carolina. This might surprise you, but I'm going with Carolina at home.
Um, I'm gonna go with um. I'm sorry, I lost my train of thought. I'm gonna go with Carolina.
Yeah. I Tyreek out. Um, Tua, being Tua, that's all I can say.
Yeah,
I don't think so. Brian has picked the Dolphins though, not me. You can't fool me. Um, Houston at Baltimore. I think both of these teams need a win. That's for sure. I'm gonna go Baltimore because I think they will do it.
I'm gonna go with Houston, which I wouldn't be surprised if Baltimore somehow wins the game without Lamar, but I'm gonna go with Houston.
Yeah, I'm just counting on Derrick Henry to just pull them through and not fumble.
Yeah,
Hopefully. Um, Tennessee at Arizona. This is an easy one. Cam Ward said, "We asked, give me Arizona."
I'm taking Arizona as well. Cardinals.
I've never seen a quarterback legit say, "I'm gonna just keep it a buck." We asked. I've never seen someone do that. Hey, that tells me 0 and
I
5
like
is
it.
0 and 5 is incoming.
Be being honest. I like it. I like it.
He being honest, he said he hasn't been playing well either, but that's not a credit. It's not because of him. I'm just going to tell you that right now. I don't. I There's some things
Yeah,
he could do better, obviously, but that's not. It's not fully on him at all. Tampa at Seattle, both 3-1 teams.
man.
I,
I'm
I,
sorry.
oh no! Oh my gosh! I've heard. All right, I heard. I'm sorry. Let me just put your name beside Seattle.
Man, they just playing really good, man. Without Mike Evans, man. Chris Godwin did look pretty good in his first game back. I think he had limited snaps, but he did look good. Got a lot of some good receptions. Man, see, I was just playing good. I think it'll be a good game though. But like yeah, the Tampa Bay's playing good too. They also had opportunities to win last week. So
Yeah, yeah. If we just honestly, if we would have played better in the first half, we win that game. That's the crazy thing. So I mean, realistically, I think this can go either way. But you know me, you hardly ever going to see me pick against my team. So I'll go Tampa Bay. Brian went with Tampa on the road as well. I'm starting to think Brian might be a Tampa fan as well because he's picked Tampa in all these
yeah,
games.
I was gonna say I think he's picked them every time too.
Detroit at Cincinnati. This is an easy one. If Jake Browning is at quarterback for Cincinnati, I'm picking against them every
Yeah, every
single
time.
game. Um,
Detroit.
Detroit big.
Yeah. Hmm.
New England. New England at Buffalo, Sunday Night Football. Oh, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. What? I missed this game. What? The Commanders at the Chargers.
Dang, is Jay Daniels back? I was gonna say Washington.
I don't know if he's back or not.
Dang, I don't
But
not
but
know.
but I like Chargers to win no matter if he's back or not. I think Chargers after losing to the Giants, they're going to refocus this week and win at home.
If Jay Daniels back, I want the Chargers. I mean the Commanders. But if he ain't playing, I'll take Chargers. I
Hey,
don't know.
hey,
I don't
hey,
know if
I
he's
can't have you with two predictions here. Which one you going to do?
man.
If that's the case, yeah, let me put down if Tampa has more players.
Man, all right. I'll just. That's not the same at all.
Come on now.
All right, I'll take the Commanders.
Mm. Okay, Sunday Night Football, Patriots in against the Bills. Bills undefeated at home, but New England, New England's just one of those teams that if they can get on a roll and win some games that they might not should win and get more wins, they could find themselves in a wild card position, maybe at the final spot. I will say that, but I do think they need just a little bit more players, just better players overall. And Bills are just a better team. Give me the Bills at home. I think might be a close one, closer than what people think though.
Yeah, I got the Bills in a close one.
And Brian actually picked against his team this week. He said Bills, which I had to double look and triple look at it. I'm like, damn, does that
Mm.
say Bills? Uh, Monday Night Football, Kansas City at Jacksonville. This is one of the only games I have not circled on my list because I don't know who's going to win. In my opinion, I don't know who's going to win. Uh,
Um,
Brian is going with the Chiefs on the road though.
Jacksonville, are they 2-2 or 3-1?
3-1.
I think I'm gonna go with the Chiefs, and I think I really do want to pick them, especially at home.
Uh,
Wait, what are the Chiefs? 2-2?
yeah.
They looked a lot better last week, but I mean that's against a struggling Ravens team, so
Yeah, I'm gonna go Kansas City on the road, but I wouldn't be surprised if Jacksonville won.
I'll go Kansas City too. Kansas City.
Okay, that is the week 5 games. The teams that's on a bye week, we got the Falcons, Bears, your Packers, and the Steelers. Um, that's a tough week 5 bye week. Boy, I wouldn't want to have my bye week that early, but
Yeah, I don't want to, but we've already been dealing with a bunch of injuries, so I mean we definitely needed it.
well, boy, I can tell you right now, Tampa Bay. I don't know who they're going to have at D tackle, be minus Vita, because we've had Chancey, he's out for the year. Greg Gaines, the other backup, he's out. I don't. It got so bad that someone asked him, "Who you gonna have at D tackle?" Todd Bowles said, "Hell, we'll find someone." I think that's bad right there,
It's
dog.
funny though.
That's bad when you said, "Oh hell, we'll find someone." Hey, you want to play defensive tackle? Come on down.
Yeah.
But yeah, injuries are. It seems like there's been just a lot of nagging injuries with a lot of people, just with a lot of teams overall. But yeah, that and just overall, I we'll see. But that's been week 6 of college football. Hopefully, I can get another game back on you, another game or two back on you. Maybe I take the lead this week, but NFL week 5. Honestly, if Tyrell wins some of these that we picked against, I think you'll be rocking in second place after this week. So we'll see. We'll see with that. Uh, but Yep. Until next week, whichever day we do it on, we let's see here. Week 6, week 7. I can't believe we're already in week 6 of college football. It feels like it's just going by quick. So I hate to see that happen, but it is what it is. Um, I guess I'm rocking by myself. Yeah, oh yeah, he's going to an appointment. I forgot, but hope you guys have a great one. Week 6 of college football, week 5 done, and I'll get back to wrestling very very soon. Just life has been like wild recently. So, all right, peace out, y'all. Have a great one.